If you think feeding your family is expensive now, just wait.
I'm in Publix right now, but please help me understand, when was a box of cereal $9.29? Literally for a box of Honey Nut Cheerios. And I don't know if the prices have been this high because honestly, I don't eat cereal, but lately my kids have been into cereal. So now I'm here purchasing cereal. But y'all, one box of cereal, the giant size, is damn near $10 for one box. And the only reason why I'm about to grab two is because it's buy one, get one. It's BOGO. But y'all, these grocery store prices are insane. The smaller boxes of cereal are $5.29, but y'all, this is insane. I still cannot get over $10, well, $9.29 for one box of cereal. That is crazy. That's insane. That is insane.
Through the roof. This is wild crazy. This is the first time I realized grocery prices are through the roof. Look at this. I spent $84. $84 and I ain't get shit. I bought breakfast and some drinks. I ain't even buy bacon. I bought a half a gallon of milk. I ain't even get nothing real. Check this out. Bro, that's my shopping cart. This is $84. Let's put it in the trunk so you can get an idea of what this is. Bro, look at this. This is almost $100 worth of groceries. A loaf of the bagel's gonna be gone in 10 minutes. As soon as I get home, bagel's gone. Right? Box of cereal gone today. These juices gone by the end of the day for sure. I got a half a gallon of milk. That shit ain't nothing. Right? The bread gone today. This is this morning's food for $84. Cashier was like, yes, sir, it is $84. Because I don't do self-checkout. I'm not qualified to be a cashier. And I'm like, nah, you must have scanned a few things too many times. Can we redo this? Because usually I just stick my card in the machine as they scan and I don't pay attention. But for some reason, today I'm paying attention. She hit me with that $84. I wanted to put everything back, man. F them kids. F them kids. They don't even appreciate it. I swear to God, I'm going to walk in the house. I'm going to put the groceries on the counter. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to come out. Everybody's going to be eating a bagel, right? And ain't nobody going to put no groceries away. I just spent a week's salary on 10 minutes worth of food in my house.
I'm supposed to be making a meal plan and a grocery list right now so I can go grocery shopping tomorrow, and I just don't want to. I'm kind of in a state of paralysis because I know how much it's going to cost. I don't know how much anybody else is spending on groceries, but our grocery bill is like $500 every 2 weeks. There are 5 people in our family. 2 of those are teenagers and one's a preteen. I do not buy pop and I do not buy pre-made anything. Everything's being made from scratch except for potato chips. That's our one thing. This does include toiletries and pet food. We also don't buy beef because we bought a whole cow. And I'm telling you this so I can justify it in my own mind. And I'm not buying name brand stuff either. I shop at Aldi and then Costco. Like, why is food so expensive? And I know everybody's going to say, oh, it's the tariffs. It's been this high since 2020. I really think at this point, the big food corporations and the distributors and the grocery stores like Walmart are doing this on purpose just to make more money. At first, they were blaming it on COVID, and now they're blaming it on tariffs. It's just them being greedy. And I'm sick of it. Am I the only one trying to spend less and not being successful at it at all?
If we're trying to talk about inflation, this was $9.75. 1 onion, 1 garlic, 2 carrots, and a pack of celery. $9.75. My mind is blown. Like, this is ridiculous.
So this is $90 worth of groceries. And I just feel some type of way. I did get some cookies. I got Smart Food Edam's cookies because they were on sale. I like to get these Honest kids because it's just low sugar and it's like a little bit sweet drink. Orange juice. I love this cherry limeade juice. This is great for mixers if you like jam. Butter, steel cut oats, almond milk, Greek yogurt, beef kielbasa, some cheese, these fucked up ass English muffins. It literally looked like a mouse was inside. My Milano cookies. So I did get some bad treats. This is my bad stuff. And the smart food is like kind of bad, but not really. I got other proteins, ground turkey breast, some salmon, black beans, 2 of these, some paper towels. Also got some toilet paper, 2 gallons of water, and spindrift. So quite a few drinks. I drink a lot of different like waters. And that's it. And I just feel like it should be more food than this. And I just feel like it should be more food than this for $90.
A vote for Trump means your groceries will be cheaper.
$7 for 3 ears of corn that just seemed twice as much as I've ever seen corn for anywhere.
My budget has become double for food shopping.
Parmesan cheese. It was $12.99 and now it's $16.99.
Especially the beef. Really? The beef. Yeah. Everything is going up, but the beef is going up tremendously.
And the tariffs are paid by the consumer. Okay? The companies pay it, but then they pass on the costs.
I don't think it's going to get any better soon.
Oh yes, it's gotten ridiculous right there. It's kind of depressing to go in the Walmart. You used to go with $100 right there and come out with bags of groceries. Now you go with a couple of bags.
The price of groceries are absolutely leveling me. I know they must be leveling you. I'm going to go through some of the things that I buy right now and compare them to the ad from a year ago. First up, olive oil, Star brand. Next up is coffee, okay? We got our Starbucks coffee. This is $8.99. $8.99. I forgot to do the price on the olive oil. It's $12.99 for olive oil. Coconut sugar. Coconut sugar is $4.99. I love coconut sugar. It's a nice healthy alternative-ish. Dog treats. The price of dog treats me, but if you've got a good dog, you gotta give it treats. Here, these are my favorite dog treats because you can fit them in the little Kong balls. These are now $5.49, okay? Those were not that expensive a year ago. Ground beef. I go with Laura's ground beef. $10.99. Finally, jerky. I love me a good jerky. Jack Link's, $12.99. One thing I'll tell you for sure, the price of things that are absolute fucking garbage, like energy drinks and donuts and the shittiest of protein bars like the Power Crunches, those prices haven't changed that much. Do you know why? Because they love poisoning you for cheap, and that will never change.
So ground beef just hit its highest price ever in American history. The thing that most of us rely on for burgers, tacos, and spaghetti night, it's becoming a luxury. And it's not stopping here. The experts say that the prices are going to keep on going up and up. Why? Well, it's a couple of things. You got to mix a drought, high feed costs, reduced cattle supply, and corporate consolidation. That means fewer options, higher prices, and families having to make more tough decisions at the grocery store. Even basic meals are turning into a budget challenge. And remember, this is not just about beef. This is about the cost of living. It's another reminder that the average family is being priced out of normalcy. You're not crazy for noticing everything feels harder lately, because it is. And what's being done about it? Not much. Big corporations are raking in profits while you're deciding between milk and meat for the week. So next time you hear someone say the economy is doing great, I want you to ask yourself something. Great for who? Because it damn sure ain't the family that's trying to make tacos stretch for a week.
So I saw a YouTube video about a woman going shopping, I believe at Walmart, and finding a rump roast that was extremely high priced. And this is the beginning. This is the beginning of food being not affordable for the average person. Janet and I eat very, very plainly. Rice, beans, vegetables, all that we've canned. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. We put, and bread and just common things. I did get some beef the other day to make a meatloaf, and I got 3 packs together at Costco, and that was pretty expensive. And I'm making a meatloaf to freeze dry also.
Grocery prices in the States have reached the point of insanity. I just went and bought 3 items, and I want you to guess how much it cost me, okay? I bought a salad kit, and then I bought Beyond Meat, which arguably should be cheaper than real meat. I mean, it's made from plants, right? I bought a tub of cashews. The cashews alone cost me $12. $12. That's nuts. For 3 items, it cost me $24 and change, a quarter way to $100. Now, at what point is this just not tenable anymore? No one can afford this. This is becoming absolutely bonkers. I thought it was bad 4 years ago, and I thought it was bad last year. No, we've gotten to the point where I don't even know what next year is gonna look like. Okay, if a loaf of bread is $6 and a tub of nuts is $12, I don't even know where we go from here. No one can afford this. I know grocery prices have gone up all over the world. I feel like in the States, we are really feeling it right now. Am I crazy for thinking this? I mean, what do you think? What does your grocery bill look like lately? Because mine is insane.
I don't want to hear one more person tell me that I'm fear-mongering when I'm telling people to stock up on cheap foods because grocery prices are going through the roof. I just got back from the store. Let me show you what costed me $165. Hold, please. You see this wagon? In this wagon are my groceries. Meat, eggs, vegetables, fruit. Now, this is the size of my wagon. It's only half full. $165. My ground beef cost me $30. $30. The cheapest ground beef was $6 a pound. This is absolutely outrageous. So no, I am not fear-mongering. This is the absolute awful truth. $165 for this little bit of groceries. And I'm not talking expensive cuts of meat. I'm talking about cheap ground beef, sausage links, Italian sausage, that type of thing. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's time to start making some meals that don't have any meat in them.
Can somebody tell me why these chicken wings $30.80 for 10 of them? I might as well go to a restaurant and purchase them already cooked and clean and everything. I thought he said he was going to reduce grocery prices. The lies they tell.
Yo, am I crazy? Did yogurt prices go up? The last time I got Greek yogurt, it was 75 cents, and now it's 89 cents.
Okay, I just got done with Walmart. If you saw my video just a little bit ago about how much I spent for just 29 items. I had to use my credit card because I couldn't afford it. I'm a single mom. Come on, people. Trump, everybody, lower the grocery bills. We gotta eat. We gotta feed our kids. Come on, really take this seriously. Trump, the administration, anybody listening, please lower the grocery bills. We can hardly afford this stuff anymore. Thank you and bye. This is my rant for the day of Saturday.
High grocery prices are feeding a lot of economic pain right now, but what we're feeling is not so much inflation, but a deliberate pricing strategy. Here's what's going on. Remember, companies charge you however much they think you're willing to pay, not some markup on their costs.
Why aren't grocery prices going down? I have to go into the store, shop, then I have to go wring myself out, put everything in the bags, put it all into the cart. It's like, how come the prices are continuing to go up? You literally have one person right there who is on their phone half the time you can't even get them to come over and help you out if you have any trouble with ringing up items. It's just, I just don't understand why we can't get lower prices. I go to Aldi's, they give me lower prices just because I bring my own bags and because I put the cart back. I mean, if they can do that, surely Walmart and all these other places can basically give me an employee discount and give me lower grocery prices if I'm checking myself out, if I'm paying for myself. Like, you don't have to hire an employee. You have one employee that's doing the same job as 10 or 15 employees were doing. But at Walmart, they only had one register or two registers open anyway, so I guess they didn't really save in employees. But I'm just wondering, why can't I get lower grocery prices if I'm doing the majority of the work for you?
So y'all really trying to convince me that prices are lower now than what they were this time last year? Because I did the work. That's what I've been doing this morning. So I went back, found an old receipt on my Sam's Club app, and I went this morning and I got pretty much the same stuff. The DiGiorno pizzas I had to substitute. So I found something around a similar price range just to make it fair, and it's actually $1 cheaper than what I paid last year. Even though I couldn't find it. But I didn't want you guys complaining because I know somebody would have said something about it. The pack of chicken that I got, I went as close as I could. It's a few cents off, but it's pretty close. So this is what I learned. I'm going to put all these up here. Y'all best believe I'm going to show you. So August 2nd, 2024, I bought these items. I paid $151.79. Today, July 28th, I went price checked the same items. Total was $161.39. So if I bought the same items pretty much a year later, it would be $9.60 more. But what about gas? All right. This morning, gas was $2.74. I filled up my car. It was 14.88 gallons. That came to a total of $40.92. I went back in my app, found something around the same time frame as groceries and as gas, and I came up with August 10th. Gas was $3.13. If I had gotten the same amount of gallons, it would be a total of $46.57. So that means that gas was $5.65 cheaper today than it was a year ago. That is true. But my groceries went up $9.60 more. So realistically, if you compare last year to this year, I am paying $3.95 more than what I paid last year. So you come and tell me how stuff is cheaper, because it's not. You're not going to make me believe otherwise. If you don't like that, sorry for you.
Is anybody else sick of these grocery bills? Because I just spent $80 at Trader Joe's. I still have to buy food like to eat for dinner for the week at a regular grocery store. That's going to cost me over $100. So this is out of control. Prices are ridiculous. I don't even know what I bought at Trader Joe's. Can you guys relate? Because why are prices so expensive?
Is anyone else noticing their grocery bill going up a lot? Because I shop at Sprouts 90% of the time, and I used to spend about $100 for 2 bags of groceries. That would probably be roughly 2 to 3 days worth of food for me and my family. And that's gone from $100 to like $140, $150 now. And that's a big jump. I mean, I know tariffs and everything going into effect, prices are supposed to rise, but that's a lot. That's like a 50% increase in the span of, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months. Just wondering if anyone else is noticing that. By the way, how are people affording this? Like, if you're someone who needs to be on a strict grocery budget every month, like, how do you account for that? That's a huge price increase. It's crazy.
You may be wondering, why do I have this dry, blank expression on my face? Well, Sunday morning, I decided to run into the grocery store to pick up a few food items. Not much. It just makes absolutely no sense. The cost of living these days, inflation, the price of groceries at the grocery store is ridiculous. I'm going to flip this camera around and share with you the few items I purchased and the costs. I just don't understand. Well,
do y'all see the fuckery that's going on in these goddamn grocery stores? This is my favorite shit. Simply orange juice. $7. That's simply too motherfucking high. Put this shit on Simply goddamn layaway. I'm about to come back and get you when I get paid.
Can we talk about how expensive it's just getting to live? I mean, just to breathe. My goodness. Why did this cost $200.98? Yes, I added all my receipts up because there's no reason why, these few items should have cost that much. And this wasn't like a monthly shopping, literally just a midweek shopping because I needed to do some cooking. I cannot believe I spent that much. But anyways, did you guys recently see even Cardi B? Okay, even Cardi B was talking about how expensive groceries are getting. And then I saw some people talking about, oh, you rich and famous, you have a lot of money. Why are you complaining? And honestly, that's why some people go broke when they get rich and famous, because they don't know how to manage their funds. They just spend. And I guess it goes back to, that saying, like when people are like money shocked and they're not used to having a certain amount of money, they go crazy when they do come in contact with such a large amount. But anyways, I had to go to 3 different stores, okay? I went to ShopRite, and here I am talking about how expensive groceries are. And I saw these pillows, and I'm like, oh my God, like, Mina need these pillows. No, she don't.
I just want to say how ridiculous this is. This little bit of stuff right here was $80. 80 freaking dollars. How do they expect us to survive $80?
Yo, Lord, you go to the grocery store, yo, it's crazy. I'm in the grocery store. Even my turkey necks I used to get for like $5 is now $10 for some turkey necks. It's how my coffee done went up about a couple of dollars, about $1.50. What is going on in the grocery store today? Jesus. Ground beef, $17. Y'all know it's getting tight out here. See, that's why I ain't buying nothing. That's why I don't be buying clothes and doing all that carrying on and all that stuff. Oh, no, I'm not doing it. They want to have these prices up. I'm going to have my money in my pocket. Okay, y'all. Them crabs $22.99 a pound. Lucky I don't eat seafood. $11.99 a pound for shrimp. Well, I ain't gotta worry about that one. Jesus. A whole salmon, y'all, right here. $34. That's crazy. Jesus. Even this little 2-pack, $10. Wow. It's going down, y'all. It's going down in the grocery store. Let me tell you. What? Oh, yeah. You might as well just keep your money in your pocket, because all you're going to be able to do is have a roof over your head and eat. Seem like. That's all you're going to be able to afford. What is going on in here? Look at some of these fruits up in here, y'all. $6. Guess that ain't too bad. See, look at that, y'all. Even that little mango bowl, $7. Oh yeah, these right here, $9. And we ain't even gonna talk about the big ones. And it ain't $8.99, $16. They not playing with these prices, y'all. It's going down up in here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can't shop till you drop no more. Jesus, y'all. But hey, that's the world we live in today, right? Everything is sky high, and we just gotta make it how we can make it. Yep, even chicken. Even chicken. Yep, the chicken going down too. Chicken high too. One chicken be like $14 for one chicken. We ain't gonna talk about these eggs. We ain't gonna talk about them. We ain't gonna talk about them. We ain't gonna talk about them egg prices. Even one for $10.99. And that's on sale. It's normally $12.99. Who buying that? Look at my favorite. Now my favorite duck eggs, I can get 6 for $5, but that's only 6. That's my duck eggs that I like so much. But anyway, even the snacks. Even the snacks. Even the snacks. You might can get some snacks on sale. They might give you some of the junk on sale. But even this, they call it a sale from $5.49 to $5.29. That's supposed to be a sale. A couple of pennies off. Beware, be careful, and hold on tight to your dollar, because it's tight out here. It's tight out here.
Well, people are complaining that the prices in grocery stores have gone up, and our president is saying that prices went down. I'm a nerd, okay? Call me a nerd. I have receipts from June 2024 right through today. So we're going to go grocery shopping, and we're going to do some price comparison, and I'm going to show you how more expensive your groceries really are. I live in Howell, New Jersey, which is a suburban neighborhood. You know, not anything fancy. I'm at ShopRite. I'm not at Trader Joe's. I'm not at Whole Foods. I'm at ShopRite. We buy the same thing every single week, okay? Let's go shopping.
Coffee is one of the biggest I've seen increases. Okay, now here on my receipt, we buy 8 o'clock coffee. I circled it because I used it one other time. Sorry for the blurriness. $9.99. You see that? $9.99. See it now? $17.99. In less than a year. Less than a year. $17.99. $9.99. So it is doubled in price. Coffee is insane. And this is not even a fancy brand like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Let's keep going. All right, I just met a lady here at the meat department who said, horrible, horrible. She can't believe the prices. Chopped meat, $17.90, $17.46 for 3 pounds of chopped meat. Are you out of your freaking mind?
This little package of chopped meat, which is 93% lean, is $7 for that little piece. That could make 2 hamburgers. You're kidding me, right? Let's just take for shits and giggles, let's go over to a roast beef. $11 and $22. I'm speechless. Here's a beef around $19. Wowza, wowza, wowza. First of all, this ShopRite is a very, very, very busy ShopRite. Our shelves are not full. Our shelves are not full because we are not buying American beef anymore. Do not buy American beef. Do not buy American.
Y'all, grocery prices are wild right now. I do all the shopping and cooking in my house, and I've watched our bill jump about 40%. So, yes, sometimes it's meatless spaghetti night. Like, oh, you like meat in your sauce? Me too. But this week we're doing mushrooms. It's cheaper, filling, and your wallet will thank you. Now, here's a quick tip. Learn your store's markdown times. My store marks meat down early in the morning. So if I'm there around 8 or 9, I can go grab perfectly good meat and freeze it. It's a huge money saver. Always buy things when they're on sale. I grabbed my Thanksgiving turkey back in October for like 79 cents a pound. And I'm so glad I did because prices now are ridiculous. So here's another tip. Skip the pre-cut fruits and veggies because that's just paying extra for someone to use a knife that you already own. And if you haven't yet, grab like a food safe bucket and start storing rice and beans. Doing those little things, it adds up. Because as Christians, we know the season that we're in. And if you're unsure, read the gospel and then Revelation, and it'll open your eyes and it'll prepare your heart. Well, all right, y'all. Share your best grocery saving tips in the comments because we learn from each other. And if this helped you, go on and tap that like button because it's free, unlike groceries these days. And if you haven't subscribed yet, bless your heart, go ahead and hit that button too so you don't miss the next one. And remember, you're chosen, cherished, and so loved. Don't forget it. I'll see y'all in the next video.